Now, some people would say that your biggest strength is your drive and your competitiveness. Now, you're more competitive than most.
I want to know.
So was there, look, we know you are. Was there something in your childhood that deeply affected you? And
I feel like I'm Dr. Phil.
No, because sometimes you wanted to be the best pot washer, right? And I mean, you wanted approval. Was there something that was missing?
Yeah, missing in terms of was I never cuddled or breastfed by my mum? No. Jesus. I love you, Mum. There's a level of natural connect to food that I have in terms of natural excitement. And then there's the will to succeed. And then there's a will to do better. Then there's an aspiration to get even better. So there's no out in terms
So when you went into the kitchen and they said, okay, here are all these pots, there was a certain kind of guy that went in and said, okay, I'm going to make these the best bloody pots.
Yeah.
Is that the kind of person you are?
I go back to the Scottish sort of roots. You know, I'm a grafter at heart, and I've worked hard to get where I am today. But I suppose when you get a second bite of the cherry, and playing my first team game in front of 18,000 guests at Ibrox, at a testimonial game against Celtic, and running out there at the age of 17 and wearing the badge and the tie, and not because you think you've arrived, but I played football at Old Trafford in front of 75,000. I played at Wembley Stadium in front of 90,000. And so you touch that level of success, and you know how much training goes into it. Each and every, someone's left their cell phone on. and you put that level of effort into it for that 90 minutes of special. Food's exactly the same. So it's for that level of, I suppose, determination, I think, really. Because the minute I walk into a kitchen, Peter, and see mistakes, and say, oh, don't upset him because he's from a very posh background. He won't take it very well. Or he'll be jumping off the bridge next Monday. I'd rather get out of the industry. And the day I want to stop becoming competitive, then I'll announce it publicly to my customers. But it's full on right now, and I wouldn't want it any other way.
So you said you wanted to have more Michelin stars than anybody else, the highest audience rating on TV shows, and more books than all the other celebrity chefs.
No.
But I mean, actually, if you combine all of those, you are number one. There's nobody else that has that. I think Joel Robinson has more stars.
Yes,
right?
yeah. He's
specialist, right?
Yeah, but bless him. I worked with him for a year and a half in Paris, and then he done the honourable thing and retired at 50, which was a big shock to us all. And then, Christ almighty, someone dug him up and he came out of retirement 4 years ago and he's back now. So, legend. I mean, if you ever get a chance to meet him, the guy was extraordinary, but I told him I was leaving and the bugger didn't even pay me my last month's salary. So when I see him now, I said, oh, Chef Gordon, vous êtes amazing. I said, yes, so I'm catching him up.